Hello, this is Brian Ryo with assignment number 1 for the graphics class. On the left-hand side, you can see the task number 1. This has been adapted from the two triangles, and I manually added the 4 extreme points in the top, bottom, left, and right. And again, I manually added the indices and changed any accordant values. On the left-hand side, we can see the n-sided polygon. The n-sided polygon is changed right here in the .h, and what it does is it uses sine and cosine f to find the x and y positions along a unit circle, with the point 1, 0 being the starting point of each triangle. And with the indices, you calculate them with 0 being the first of every point, so it would be 0, 1, 2, then 0, 2, 3, etc., etc. And all the things are done, again, in reference with that parameter. For the questions, number 1, whenever we modify the z value, we're changing the depth in which that point is along our rendering view. So the more we change the z value, the further back or the further front that object is being rendered onto the screen, with 0 being right on the screen and the higher values being further away. This is probably within the tessellation part of the rendering pipeline. So things that are closer are bigger, things that are farther away are smaller, or may even exit the screen. For question number 2, we may want to render things outside of the full window. If we have an object that is large and uses a lot of resources, and we may want to move about that object, so we may want to render all sides of that just in case the user rapidly moves around it, left or right, whatever the case may be. For number 3, those two formats are color channels, with the first one being an RGB and an unsigned int. The second one is, the first one being an unsigned normalized integer, and the uint being an unsigned integer. Sint is a signed integer, although it's not really used. Looking at these two formats, we want the thing being rendered to the screen to be in color. That's why we use the RGB format. And we want the immediate context, or the thing in the buffer, to be rendered only using the red channel to save on our resources.